Roberta Perry from Point to Point Partners Press. I am the author of The Power of Free Publicity, using Help a Reporter Out, HARO, to build relationships and get free press without a PR firm. You can get it at thepoweroffreepublicity.com. It's also available on Amazon and Kindle as well. I wrote the book based on the fact that I've been using Help a Reporter Out for years. I do like sourcebottle.com as well, and Help a Reporter Out can be found at helpareporter.com. It's a service, they both are, of linking people like me, small businesses, people that have stories to tell, business sort of to get out there in a non-salesy way, quotes that they would love to be quoted to, chapters in books, etc. So it's anyone that's got something that they want to share with other people, the public, and the writers and the reporters that are putting it into those publications, so they're spreading your word. So the service is amazing, but the neat thing is that not only is it doing this great connection thing as far as finding the story that matches what you have to share, but it gives you the opportunity to build relationships with the people that are writing the stories in the first place. And I cannot stress that enough. Writers and reporters are artisans. They just use words as their craft. The same way I'm a maker, I make skincare, but other people are jewelry artisans and speakers and writers of books that they want to publish. And other people, make other products and have insurance services and funeral directors and so on and so forth. All these funeral directors, all these small business owners have stories they need to share. And so if they build up these relationships with the writers and reporters who are artisans and creatives themselves, and we all want recognition, right? So if we want them to recognize us, we need to recognize them. And that's the lesson of today's thing. It's building relationships. Cannot stress that if you get picked up, go out of your way to thank the person that was kind enough to include you in their publication. Email them, reach out to them on Twitter, start following them, and comment on some of the things that they might say in future things, even if it doesn't include you. You start becoming front of mind to them as well. I pitched years ago to a reporter for SheKnows.com, and she's come back to me like 7 times asking me for quotes. And the truth is, if a lot of the information is top of mind from years of research on my own, but sometimes I'll research for her just for that piece and make sure that my information is credible, send it back to her, put it in my own words. And that's another time she's picking me up that I didn't have to seek. She sought me out. Another great story is there's a newspaper on Long Island where my store is called Newsday, and there's a small business reporter, Jamie Hirschley, who's wonderful. And I had been reading her for years, and she was kind enough to write about my business, Scrubs Body. And when we met her, we just connected right away. It was wonderful. And I said to her, I belong to this Indie Business Network group, and I have other maker friends on Long Island, so if you're ever looking for other small business people to interview, I will reach out to them, and I'm sure that I could, make the connection. Well, not only did she write about my friend Angela of Alegna Soaps, but she wrote about my friend Christine Laureano of Basics Botanicals. And then Christine hooked her up with her friend who's the Pancake Lady. Then she wrote about my friend from Sparkle Fly Candles, Anne Marie Esposito. Then she came back and quoted me 2 other times in other articles, which then brought us to the attention of Newsday. So Angela and I were on a panel of Newsday small business owners. So it was this incredible, unbelievable cycle just from reaching out and saying, you're awesome. So building relationships, I cannot stress that enough. Building relationships with writers and reporters is so key to not only hoping they'll pick you up in the first place, but kind of ensuring that they might pick you up in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th place in the case of what happened with me. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. I'm Roberta Perry, Point to Point Partners Press, author of The Power of Free Publicity, using HARO, Help a Reporter Out, to build relationships and get press without a PR firm. The book is available on Amazon and Kindle, as well as my website, thepoweroffreepublicity.com. You can find HARO at helpareporter.com, and the other great service is sourcebottle.com. Thanks again.